Gui Caribe just became one of the fastest 100-meter freestylers in history. At the 2025 Brazilian Championships, Caribe blasted an insanely fast time of 47:10 in the 100 free. That is a time that is not only fast enough to make Caribe the fastest swimmer in the world this year, but also makes him the 10th fastest performer in the history of the 100 freestyle. This swim from Caribe somehow manages to be both completely surprising, but also a long time coming. It's surprising because this is a massive time drop. His old personal best was a 47:82, coming in 2022. It looks like his next two fastest ever swims are both from 2024, a 47:95 at the Brazilian Olympic trials, and then a 48:03 in the semifinals of Paris, where Caribe would finish in 10th. As far as I can tell, this seems to be Caribe's third time ever under 48 seconds, and in that time he's gone from 47 high all the way down to 47 low. A drop of 7/10 in the 100 free is pretty exciting at basically any level, but at this speed it's pretty insane. That kind of drop brings you from potentially missing an event final to being a legitimate medal threat. For more context on how big of a drop that is, I said he's now the 10th fastest performer ever. Well, his old best time had him as the 52nd fastest performer ever. He jumped 42 spots. But how did Caribe manage to drop so much time? Well, I think he's had this caliber of swim in him for a while now, but just hasn't been able to put it together until now. Gui Caribe has been a monster in both short course formats, making massive waves in both short course yards and short course meters. In the NCAA, he is of course a member of the monstrous Tennessee Sprint Group, and while Jordan Crooks is typically the one that generates the most headlines, it would be a major mistake to overlook Caribe, especially in the 100 freestyle. In a loaded 100 free final at the 2025 NCAA Championships, he blasted a massive 40.15 to become the fourth fastest performer ever. That was also a pretty big time drop, improving his already impressive 40.55 from the year earlier. Caribe also picked up some hardware at the 2024 Short Course World Championships, where he finished second in both the 50 and 100 meter freestyles. While these are all short course accomplishments, which doesn't necessarily translate to insanely fast long course swims, Caribe does have another notable feat in long course that may have hinted at his insanely fast potential here. At the 2023 World Championships, during the 400 free relay, Caribe threw down a massive split of 46.76, the second fastest split of the entire field, behind only Kyle Chalmers in a 46.5. Between that huge relay split and all he's done in short course up until this point, Gui Caribe has seemingly been building up to a big breakout long course swim for a while now, and it's awesome to see it all finally come together. Caribe is showing his raw speed during the swim as well, as is to be expected from a 50 and 100 swimmer. He was out in a blistering 22:23 to the feet on the very first 50 of this swim. That is actually so fast that it's under world record pace, but of course that world record blew him by over the second 50. We've already seen a ton of really fast 100 freestyles already this season. Kyle Chalmers went a 47:27, which was formerly the fastest time in the world, and then at the prelims of the Romanian National Championships, David Popovic went a 47:30 before withdrawing from the finals due to back pain. It looks like the depth in this event is going to keep getting faster and faster, and we haven't even seen world record holder Panchen Lu swim this event so far this season. We can expect to see him race at the Chinese National Championships in mid-May. Remember last year at the Chinese Olympic trials, he broke 47 seconds with a 46:97, and that was before his insane world record from Paris, so be on the lookout for maybe something crazy there. This event is gearing up to be stupid fast this year, and Gui Caribe has now inserted himself into that conversation with this swim. What did you think of this swim from Caribe, and how fast do you think he can go in the 50 free later on in the meet? His best time right now is a 21.8, but he just went a 22.2 to the feet going out in that 100. Let me know down below.